Hi!
Hey there!
Welcome back to Just Two Beers. We took a week off because I was too hungover to get off the couch last week, and he had stuff to do.
Yeah, busy week. Summer's here.
Yeah, and
Lots
we're under
to
no
do.
contractual obligation to do this shit anyway, so
No.
but we're back this week. We've got some fun flair and some nice little stuff on the desk.
Yeah.
We've got a new location with a tree,
Right?
and we've got 2 beers.
We do. We have 2 beers.
You want to talk about your beer?
Yeah, first, real quick, this is not Andre and I'm not Chet.
Yes.
But I picked Bell's Oberon today. It's a wheat beer from Bell's Brewery out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Formerly Kalamazoo. I think they moved to Comstock, but whatever. They're in Michigan.
And some people put a little orange in the Oberon. I'm a
Do?
fan. I
I'm
do
not.
that.
Teach their own.
Cheers. Slancha.
Oh, Solange.
Yeah.
Hey,
See, I was on it this week.
Solange, the Irish toast. So yeah, this is kind of a wheat beer for people that aren't wheat beer drinkers. Although it'll also appeal to a wheat beer drinker. The reason I say that, it doesn't have any of the fruit or spices that most wheat beers have.
Okay.
They just use their signature house yeast, which gives it a little fruitiness and a little bit of spice, a nice little hop note too. And so it's well balanced for a wheat beer. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly fruity. It's very, very drinkable. Some say it's perilously drinkable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that phrase. Perilously drinkable. I also know that this comes out in the spring every year, and people very, very much get anxious waiting for Bell's Oberon to be released in the spring. It's a big, big deal.
It's very much the mark of the beginning of summer for me and for the Washington Square. We've been having it on tap for, I believe our house historian said 15 years. That's John over there.
We have a house historian.
Yeah, our house
We're
historian.
like that.
Yeah, he's in the house today, but he won't appear on camera due to contractual obligations with the History Channel, I believe. I also had a cheers. It's called Ganbei.
Oh,
The Chinese.
I'll drink again.
All right.
Ganbei.
Ganbei. And Ganbei literally means dry cup,
Oh,
which means you're expected to dry your cup.
I do what I want.
I know.
All right.
What do you got?
So what I got today is 14. So it's Bent Paddle Brewery, which I don't know where that is. Where's Bent Paddle?
Duluth.
Duluth. All right, that's perfect. It's a Minnesota brew, Bent Paddle Brewing, and this is their 14-degree ESB, which stands for Extra Special Bitter. So ESB, back when craft beer was first taking hold, an ESB was a fairly common thing to find, an extra special bitter. These days, this beer would probably be called an amber ale.
Yeah.
So an extra special bitter and an amber ale are very similar.
Right.
This is a little drier,
Yeah.
just a little more hoppy than a standard amber ale.
Right.
So maybe ESB is a good term for it.
Yeah, I think so. ESB, to me, it means it's got that. It's like an amber with some bitterness. It's an amber with some hop character.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely love. So thank you for picking this because
Yeah, it's delicious stuff.
it's really good. One of my favorites.
So according to the website, I took a few notes here. This is done in the style of a classic British ale. It's well balanced with toasted malt. The toasted malt you can tell. It really comes through. There's a hint of pine, a hint of citrus. This is from the Amarillo and Autumnum hop, dry hopped beer. It's 5.6%, so it's pretty drinkable.
Yeah.
And 32 IBUs. I don't know if I believe that. It's
You think
to me.
that's low, or
I
you
do. I think that's a little low.
Yeah, it does taste. I mean, it's definitely got hop. But to put that in perspective, I think Summit EPA is 40. So.
Oh, really?
That kind of, or 45. It's in that wheelhouse. So I mean,
Okay.
this has hop. That's
I'm very tender when it comes to
You are.
bitterness and
You are.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty green.
Yeah.
So maybe-
a tender leaf.
I'm like a snowflake.
Yeah. Yeah. We had.
So I do have a question for you.
Oh, hit me.
Because when I said the things about being 5.6%, 32 IBUs,
Right.
that's going to go on the screen.
Oh yeah.
And so what are yours? What do you know?
Yeah, I do. Oberon is 5.8%. ABV.
Okay.
The IBU, I don't know. It's in the teens. Or
Yeah,
maybe
it's pretty
20.
low.
Maybe 20.
Pretty low.
It's not. It's got a little hop character from that yeast that they use, but it's not a ton.
Okay.
So it's mild.
All right. So we're gonna give away another beer, and the way that we're gonna do that is we have a new toy,
Right.
and we have this 20-sided dice, which that's plenty because only 6 people commented. But that's better than the 2 people that commented this in the weeks prior.
You guys are getting better.
So we're building. We're building momentum.
job. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll this, and if it's 1 through 6, we just keep it.
Yeah.
If it's 7 through 12, we subtract 6.
Okay.
If it's 13 through 18, we subtract 12.
Okay.
And if it's 19 or 20, we do it over.
Good.
Does that work?
I like it.
All right.
That makes sense.
What?
We got it.
We got this.
It's all on tape.
Oh, I knocked over my beer.
Oh.
And it's comment number one.
Number 1. Who was? I think that might have been my mom. we'll have to check the comment board.
Now, we're going to have to come up with a better system for rolling that dice, but I'm still glad we bought it.
This is a crime here, but we got more. It's gonna be on tap all summer, so you'll have plenty of time to get more Oberon and spill more Oberon.
Oh, and I will.
And let's be honest. Let's be honest. This is kind of fitting that we've spilled beer now.
It was bound to happen. It only took 6 episodes.
It was. It was.
Do we have anything else? We did the
Yeah,
cheers.
We did the cheers. I just wanted to, say that we really wanted to get Joe Cato out here today, but unfortunately,
Due to time constraints.
it's not going to happen this week. But hopefully next week.
But there is one thing we've missed.
Oh, what's that?
This is... What's her name? All right, Allison. Her name is Allison, and here she is performing haiku.
Video camera.
Repeat after me. Beer makes me sleepy.
Beer makes me sleepy when I drink too much of it, and then I go lie down.
Yeah.
But there's a haiku. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And,
And also, some animals drinking beer.
oh yeah. That's how we're going to close out the show. We're going to show you some animals drinking beer. We'll see you next week on Just 2 Beers.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers. Slancha.
Talancha, Gambe.
Gambe. That was awful.
We're clearly out of practice.